Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the Homitt French press coffee maker, what I would consider a crossover item. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. I called this in the introduction a crossover item. Now what would that mean to me? Well, it means it's something you can use every single day, but it's also great in an emergency, in a power outage, in any kind of natural disaster if you want some coffee. Now, granted, it's not a life or death emergency to need some coffee. You know, this is not going to save anybody's life. This isn't going to change anything, but this is also part of the conveniences that you might like having during an emergency, during a power outage. And prepping isn't just for end of the world. Prepping is for being prepared when the power goes out, you know. So I have had many of these. This one is made by Homitt, and they were nice enough to send it to me to test it out. It is, I believe, a 2 or 3 cup coffee maker, or 4 cups, depending on how big your cups are. I generally use a rather large cup, so it's probably going to be about 1.5 for me. I'm going to give you a quick demo on how to work it. I have had these in the past, and I've already tried this out once. I've had these in the past, and they never seem to be able to get all the grounds out. And that's because of this item here. Okay? This is a screen. Bring that up there. See the screen underneath this cap here? Now this will screw off, okay? You can take this piece off. One of the nice things that they do is they provide you with a couple extra screens, because this is a common failure part. Get those out of the way. It also comes with 2 spoons, a measuring spoon and I guess a coffee stirring spoon with a little kink in it there. I'm assuming that's to stick it on the side of your cup. So kind of nice little touch. But anyway, I've never had one of these that doesn't make the coffee full of grounds. And that's probably my fault because I've bought very cheap ones in the past. When I tried this one, I was actually really encouraged because it's the first time I've used a French press of this design that didn't spew coffee grounds out everywhere. One of the tricks I tell people to do is kind of bend this out a little bit. Just bend it out on the sides like that. Just kind of push it out. See where it gets kinked in there a little bit. And that will help a little bit when you're using it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up some water. And we're going to try it out. The water going in the back there on my little propane stove. If you watch my videos before, you've seen this. And this works nice for inside here in my studio / garage. So I'm going to be using that to heat up the water. And I'm going to scoop the coffee in here once that boils, and we'll see what it tastes like and see how it works. Alright, so we got the water very close to a boil, just enough time for me to do a little demonstration on how to load this up. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a spoon, any spoon will do, this one just happened to come with it, get some fresh coffee in there, and just drop it in the bottom. Now if you've never used one of these, it kind of seems counterintuitive. Why would I be sticking coffee in my water, you know? But trust me, it'll work out. Alright, so you got a little, I'm going to put a little bit more in there, because I'm probably going to make 2 cups there. There we go. Anyway, so you got the coffee in the bottom. Don't have to worry about that again. Now, there's the water. It's boiling. Let me turn this off. Pull this off here. I'm going to try very hard not to spill here. This isn't the ideal pouring situation. Anyway, you get the idea. Now, I didn't fill this all the way up just for time constraints. Plus, I only had my usual water bottle and I didn't want to empty it out. So, there you go. You let it sit. Now, they say to let it sit for 5 minutes. I found it doesn't take that long. You know, if you want your coffee right away, you can press down on it and you'll be fine. You wipe that up. Okay. You're going to place this lid in here. You're going to hold this here. This is just my own personal tip. You want to hold this and you want to push down as straight as possible because, again, you want those side areas there of the screen to stay in contact with this glass. So you're going to push down slow, steady, and evenly. And I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but you can kind of see the big, you know, section of coffee grounds going to the bottom. Okay, that's all the way to the bottom. Now, you can let it sit for as long as you want. I find generally, once it's this way, it's safe to let sit. It's not going to get that much stronger with the grounds on the bottom. And, let me bring it up here. I don't know if you can see the difference. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I don't have my other light on. You can see where the grounds are separated on the bottom and the coffee's on top. That's actually the best separation I've ever seen in one of these coffee makers, because normally you'll always get grounds and mess in there. So we're going to pour it into a cup and see if we were successful. Looks like it. Okay. It's probably going to be very hot, so. Yeah, but that's perfect coffee. Very hot, but tastes like my coffee machine. Now, as I said before, I like to cover all aspects of outdoors, survival, prepping, guns, whatever. This is not an item that I would say to stick in your bug out bag. This isn't something that I'd say, is a life or death preparedness item. It's just something nice to make things a little easier. And don't forget that we also prepare for the regular everyday disasters like power outages or whatever, where maybe your electric coffee maker isn't going to work, as we prepare for major disasters. It's glass, it's made of stainless steel. It's not something it's a fragile item. It wouldn't be something I'd pack in a bug out bag or something. There's plenty of ways to make coffee on, while you're out camping or in your bug out bag. It's just another nice thing to have, and it's just another way to make coffee when you don't have electricity. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have a few more videos coming up, so make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment on the video if you have any questions, and we will see you soon.